This is why you clicked on my video right here, so you could throw nukes like this for one-play touchdowns all day. Nukes, one-play touchdowns, best one-play touchdowns in Madden 24. Check out the channel. We got the heat for y'all. In this video, we got one of my favorite money plays out of Pistol Bunch. The play is going to be PA deep in. There's really not going to be a scheme to go around this, but I will show you my 4 audibles. It's going to be the PA boot slide, the inside zone split. This is one of those really good inside zones where you can run it to the right or to the left regardless, because we have that one guy that's lead blocking from one side to the other. I do like to have 4 verticals because 4 verticals is just an OP play. Stock, you don't have to make any adjustments to it. And then the money play, PA deep in. Just in case I got a good look, I'm going to go ahead and take the money play. But we're going to jump into the practice field and show y'all how we set this play up and then get some gameplay against some real users. All right, real quick, some of y'all might not be able to get these plays off. Your defense is probably playing a little weird. This is going to be my first time picking a play for the defense. If you go to coaching adjustments, for some reason, Madden starts them off in match coverage. So make sure you do change this to default. If not, they won't play the way you see them playing against me when I'm in practice. So I just wanted to make sure I threw that out there because I did have some people messaging me like, how come it's not working? It's because you have your defense on match and it needs to be on default. All right, a couple things about this play. If you're on the left hash, you want your bunch to the right. If you're on the right hash, you want your bunch to the left. What you're going to go ahead and do is motion out the tight end, put him on a comeback route, put A on a streak, smart route B, and put X on a comeback route. Now, the running back, you can keep him on this route, but if you think they're sending heat, put him on a crow route and smart route it. That is my go-to check down for this specific play. It catches my opponent off guard. We're going to be going against a cover 3, but I'm going to show you this play against all defenses to show you what it looks like when you're throwing it to B, when you need to throw it to A. The comeback routes are mainly for cover 2, and if they are in a possible man coverage, you can get an easy 15-yard gain. Just got to time the comeback route and you'll get money with it. But first defense we're going to be going against is going to be a cover 3. Let's go ahead and show you what this looks like. The corner route on the right side, you can see how he had to drop down because of the comeback route. This is one of those plays where I get the most one-play touchdowns. I'm throwing nukes. This is why it helps to have a strong arm quarterback. You can still get this done with somebody like Tua, but you just have to time that corner route dropping back down to pick up on that comeback route. But other than that, I mean, you can throw nukes as long as you got somewhat of a burner. You don't need to have the fastest guy on the field, but you do want to have somebody at least the same speed or a little bit faster than that safety, especially if they're in cover 4. But I'm going to show you what this looks like against cover 4. But again, you can see how the cornerback just dropped down. Bad pass by me, but we still get it off in a possible one-play touchdown. This is against cover 3. Let's jump into cover 4. All right, now we're going to be going against a cover 4 drop. Same thing. You're going to motion out the tight end, put him on a comeback route, X on a comeback route, streak A, smart route B, and then your choice with the running back. Now, usually what happens here is, like, I'll beat somebody that's in a cover 3, and they're like, okay, that didn't work. Let's go to cover 4, and then we're able to beat them with cover 4 because they're just thinking that, their cornerback's going to keep dropping back. But that's just not the case, and then you end up getting 2 easy touchdowns running something like this. If you do catch them going from cover 3 to cover 4. But this is where freeform does play a factor. Basically, once the cornerback drops down, you're going to lead this away from the safety. And this is where you're going to want to have at least a 1-speed mismatch against that safety that you're going against. That's why we do put our burner there. But let's just say like they have a 90-speed safety. As long as you have a 91-speed wide receiver, you should be good. Let's get this done one more time for y'all so you can see that it is consistent and it's not just a one-play thing against multiple defenses. The better you get the timing down with the cornerback dropping down, the better your passes will be and the more chances for a one-play touchdown. Like the first time we ran it against cover 4, that was perfect. That time we threw it a little too early, but we still were able to get a nice touch or a nice chunk of change downfield. All right, now we're going to be going to get to cover 2, but I'm going to show you a little bit different of a setup. You can do the one we were just doing, but this is mainly for cover 2. But you can also run this setup against the cover 3 and cover 4 and actually get really good results. It just won't be a one-play touchdown against those two, cover 3 and cover 4. So we're going to run everything the same. We're going to put X on a comeback. We're going to motion this guy out, put A on a streak, smart route B, and then also just keep putting the running back on a crow route. But we're going to leave the tight end on the route that he's on. He's going to get wide open underneath the safeties, but over the top of the linebackers / sub linebackers. And the crow route is going to do a good job of keeping the user true to the middle of the field. So right here, this is what it's going to look like. And then you can just kind of lead this down. And you have 2 possible lead blocks. And again, you just hit that jurtle and you can easily turn this into a one-play touchdown. Now, you can do that exact setup, that exact setup we just did against cover 3 and cover 4 and still get really good results. But this is mainly for cover 2. All right, real quick, let's go ahead and talk about the other plays before we get into some head-to-head action. First, I want to talk about the PA boot slide. I'm going to show you how I like to set this up. This is my man coverage play right here. You're going to put X on a streak, the tight end on a zig route, and the running back on a wheel route. All four of those routes on the right side can break against man coverage. RBB, the fact that you could put the tight end on a zig route, and then obviously y'all already know how I'll be rocking with the wheel routes against cover one or zero blitzes, but this is my go-to against man coverage. Then you have four verticals. This is pretty self-explanatory. Probably one of the most popular plays in Madden for the past 5 or 6 years. You let the tight end develop on his route. Everything else pretty much clears out for him. That's just a nice filler. But let's go ahead and talk about the inside zone split. This is one of those plays you can run it to the left or to the right. I'm going to show you how I like to run it. You can run it as a default, and you can follow the tight end and go to the left, but I can also kick it out to the right. Now, one of the things that I like to do, y'all already know I like to motion snap players. What you can do to get an extra block to the outside when you're... Oh, hold on. We got to actually audible out of this. Let me go ahead and audible real quick. But what we're going to do is we're going to motion snap B all the way outside the left tackle. And that's going to give us basically 2 lead blocks because you still got the tight end coming across. But it's basically going to look like this. So you got the look. You see how the left tackle actually got free and went to go block somebody else. So you can do that. But and don't forget, you can even kick this play out to the right. Like you don't even have to go to the left. But that's going to be situational. Like let's go ahead and audible to it and see what happens. For the most part, it's better to kick this towards which way the tight end is going. But again, you can still run it to the right. It just depends on what the defense is looking like. But from here, we're going to jump into some gameplay and show y'all this little scheme being used against real users. All right, we got game 1 against the Chiefs. We are using my squad. This is my real life favorite team, the Ravens. I am not a bandwagon from Lamar. I've been rocking with the Ravens since I can remember, since I've been even introduced to football. Just watching Ray Lewis when I was little, that's kind of like what made me gravitate to being a Ravens fan. Look like we got a little runner. Looks like we got a little runner on our hands. All right, this is my user right here, Davis. Ball hawk. He's got a pass. We're gonna spread it out on him. He's got a pass. We're there. Don't throw that. We're there. The skills is crazy with the user. All right, so what we're going to do is actually run our double out concept, which is something you can do with this formation because you can put the tight end on a zig, and that's actually going to make this like low-key OP. So we're going to run something like this. We're going to be looking for Mark Andrews. Yeah, we got him right here. Perfect. That's what we want. We're going to line down and run that again. And you see his user right there. What I think is going to happen is he's going to go and favor Mark Andrews, and I think he's going to leave the slant wide open, which that's what we're going to go for right here. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. He's actually using the user in the safety now. So we might actually look for the outside zig with Odell right here. Let's see what happens. We might have it with Odell. Yeah, we got it with Odell. Just because the way that the defense is looking, like I just figured I'll be able to get that off. Especially if they're not because he didn't have no flat out there. I knew that cornerback was probably like on a deep blue or something. I took advantage of that. All right, we're on our second drive on defense. Y'all just missed an amazing play by Kyle Hamilton that I didn't record. It was insane. He jumped like 7 feet in the air. That's kind of exaggerating, but like not exaggerating. And did like a one-handed swat. I wish I recorded it, but I didn't. This guy's actually been going for a crossing route to Kelsey a lot. Let's try to pick that up with our hard flat over there. I think that's what he's doing again. All right, we're there. A big tip when it comes to interceptions like that, where a lot of times I see people just overplay it. Use the strafe button, which is LT. If you're on Xbox, I believe it's L2. It'll slow your player down and kind of like switch his hips and get you in better position to intercept the ball. I'm pretty sure he's going to go for that. I should have just sent the blitz. I'm pretty sure he's going to go for the crossing route to Kelsey right here. That's what he's been favoring. I think. Let's go ahead and put B on a curl. Nope. We're there. Swat it out. Wait, it doesn't even give me the option. I'll take that, though. That's lock up. Now, if he would have had Nicole Hartman there or Valdez, he probably would have got that off. All right, we might have enough room to get the money play off. Let's see where we're at. A little iffy. Let's see, though. He might be running a match defense as well. And if he is, It might be, actually, this might be man coverage. You know what? Let's just run the inside zone. Let's be safe. Let's run the inside zone. I'm gonna motion that guy over, but I do need to double team Jones. If you're ever, oh, is it? Wait, is this the counter? This is actually the HB counter. I don't have my audible set up, but I'll still take it. Oh, good run, good run. I'll take that. All right, now we got all our audibles ready. Again, I don't think we have enough room, but let's see if we can get the one to the tight end right here. He's either playing man coverage or he's playing some type of match defense. But if anything, he's going to be using that guy to stop Mark Andrews. We're going to go for the running back right here. No, we actually might have Mark Andrews in the middle. OP. It's OP. I'm telling y'all. Now, again, you can run that against the cover 4 and the cover 3. You don't have to just run that against cover 2. I think this might be perfect to run the inside zone split right here. Let's actually motion over and get some more blocks. And yeah, that's even better because nobody went with them. Oh, Mark Andrews had to be a little quicker right there. Just a little quicker right there. We would have got a good block. Let's run this play. This is a good play in the red zone. We're gonna look for the zig. We're hoping that the wheel route will clear out. But my first read is gonna be Zay Flowers in the middle. Not there. The zig's not there. Let's just take what the defense gives us. Don't fumble. Just don't fumble. All right, here we're gonna run the double out. So you see, we're showing you a nice little scheme you can run out of this. I mean, you don't have to just focus on that money, but we haven't even actually hit the money play once yet. But we are going to run the double out right here. The 2 zigs. Actually, go ahead and zig Odell. Let's see if he learned his lesson. If he didn't learn his lesson, he might have went to a cover 2. And that is his best bet to stop this double out where the 2 zigs on the outside. But if you don't get past, you still can't. Yep, see, he didn't learn his lesson. That the outside zig is very OP if you don't know how to. If you're going to get somebody that doesn't know how to stop it, it is very OP. All right, we've been locking up on defense. Let's keep it going. Oh no, you know what? Let's get that other setup because he has been favoring that little inside zone. We're gonna blitz everybody to the left because that's what he's been trying to do. And the fact that he's motioning the tight end, nope, that's picked up. That's picked. Oh, okay, that's a high risk. Oh, he dropped it. That's like real life right there attributes. But that's a high risk, high reward. I wanted him to think that I was gonna follow him. I took the chance and I thought he was actually gonna throw to the other guy, but it ended up. I mean, it still went in my favor. But unfortunately for him, they dropped the ball. Again, we're gonna get ready for this inside zone. We're gonna blitz everybody to the left. See what he got going on right here. First initial read is a tight end on the right. If he doesn't streak, I can drop. Oh, what happened to my user? Good play. I don't even know how he played that because he's supposed to be on the deep blue. Them boys just be reacting to the ball. I like it, though. I like it. At some point, you got to change. You got to change your offense. Like, if it's not working, you got to get out of it. You have to get out of it if it's not working for you. Like, he's just staying in the same formation. It's not working. We're there. We're there. Right there. See, I was holding LT. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to get the money play off for y'all at all. I haven't been able to be behind the 50-yard line. All right, we're gonna be jumping to the depth chart, showing you a couple things on offense because we do have things a certain way. Wide receiver, this is my lineup. Duvernay number 1, Flowers 2, Bateman 3, and then Odell does get some play time for certain plays because he is explosive with the ball. Tight end, obviously, Mark Andrews. Their O-line is actually really good. Only one person not in the 80s. Defense, I do want to show you all the way through linemen and linebackers and DBs because I can really use my 3-4 odd with this defense. But this is how I'm going to have it. Justin right here. And then we put Clowney at right end. And we got some pretty good D tackles. But for the most part, it's just going to be Michael Pierce getting play time. The linebackers, we got some speed we could work with. If you don't know about this guy on the Ravens, 91 speed, 95 acceleration is crazy. So I can really use him and play coverage with them when I'm running my 3-4 defense. Obviously, we got Roquan Patrick Queen. Roquan is a beast. He's one of the linebackers you can keep in, especially at sub linebacker. And then we got Adafe, 98. I know I was about to say 98 speed, 89 speed. They dropped his speed down. I wish he was. I'm pretty sure he used to be 90 speed, but it is what it is. 6'5", 89 speed, 90 acceleration. Again, somebody I can use when it comes to my 3-4 defense. they definitely go to work. And this is going to be my DB setup. If you don't agree, you can run it however you want. These two guys are really just fillers. I do like putting Marcus Williams at my slot position because he's going to play the curl for me, and he can also play the run game for me as well. Again, another filler right here, 6'2" though, 90 speed. He's just going to be playing the curl for me and help in the run game. Now the safeties are very important. We're going to put Marlon Humphrey. He doesn't have any zone KOs, but he is just one of the best users on the team. 6 foot, 92 speed, 94 acceleration, 89 change of direction. I could ball hawk with them. And then my guy, the sleeper on the team, 6'1", 93 speed, 94 acceleration. We can definitely ball hawk with this guy. He's one of my main users. We're not looking at the 60 overall. I'm going to keep stressing that over and over again. And then let's go ahead and jump into our sub linebackers. We're going to be rocking the 2 mid-zone KOs. Roquan Smith, he's got mid-zone KO, so we can definitely rock with him. And then Kyle Hamilton, mid-zone and flat zone KO. So even if you catch it in their area, they're going to knock the ball out. And then again, if you're starting guys at the 3 and 4 for your slot, make sure you come and actually put them at 1 and 2 at the slot position. So these are going to be my guys playing the curl flats. That's going to be it for the depth chart. That's going to be it for the video.